GOAT debate. It's the conversation that never dies. It's the argument that divides friendships, ruins Twitter timelines, and makes people question their own ears. We've all been there. One side screaming about Billboard numbers, the other screaming about cultural shift. But here's the reality. We're usually arguing about the metric, not the artist. Today, we are putting an end to the guesswork. We're stripping away the bias. We're looking at 10 rappers who aren't just in the conversation, they are the conversation. We're breaking down the stats, the discography, the technical mastery, and the legacy. Are you ready to see who actually owns the throne? Let's get into it. Before we start dropping names, we need a standard. You can't just be popular, you have to be great. We're judging based on 3 non-negotiable pillars. First, exceptional lyricism. Can you stand in the booth against the best and survive? It's not just about rhyming. It's about metaphors, multi-syllabic schemes, and the ability to weave a story. Second, decorated discography. 1 hit album is a moment. 3 classic albums in a row, that's a career. We are looking for consistency at the highest level. Third, cultural impact. Have you shifted the culture? Have you left the game different than how you found it? If you aren't influencing the next generation, you aren't the GOAT. We've curated a list of 10 artists who dominated their eras. If your favorite isn't here, it's not because they aren't great, it's because this list is for the absolute elite. We start with the technicians, the ones who turned the pen into a weapon of mass communication. Rakim. You cannot talk about rap evolution without Rakim Allah. In 1987, Paid in Full hit the streets and everything changed. Before Rakim, flows were simple and predictable. Rakim brought internal rhyming, jazz-influenced syncopation, and a calm, cerebral flow that felt like a masterclass. He is the blueprint. Nas, Illmatic, 1994. This isn't just an album, it's a scripture. Nas transformed street storytelling into high art, painting vivid pictures of the Queensbridge projects with unparalleled detail. His influence on rhyme complexity, the way he stacks multisyllabic bars, is why every modern lyricist studies him. Kendrick Lamar, the modern era's undisputed king of technical prowess, from Section .80, 2011, to the Pulitzer Prize winning Damn, 2017, Kendrick has mastered the concept album. He balances intense technical rhyming with deep, polarizing narratives that challenge the listener's perspective. Andre 3000, one half of Outkast. He didn't just rap, he defied gravity. His work on albums like Aquamini, 1998, or Stankonia, 2000, proved that you could be Southern, intellectual, weird, and incredibly cool all at the same time. He is the ultimate example of artistic freedom. These artists have the bars, but do they have the commercial reach to be the greatest of all time? Is technical perfection enough without global dominance? Now, the icons. These aren't just rappers, they are cultural architects. Tupac, the voice of the voiceless. Between 1991 and 1996, his output was prolific, raw, and deeply political. Tupac Shakur didn't just make music, he channeled the frustration, the hope, and the pain of an entire generation. All Eyes on Me, 1996, remains one of the best-selling rap albums in history. Jay-Z. Longevity is the rarest attribute in hip-hop, and Jay-Z, Sean Carter, defined it. From Reasonable Doubt, 1996, to 444, 2017, he stayed at the top for 3 decades. He didn't just rap, he turned hip-hop into a global business empire, showing every artist after him how to build generational wealth. The Notorious B.I.G., a master of flow and charisma. Though his life was cut short, his 2 studio albums, Ready to Die, 1994, and the posthumous Life After Death, 1997, are perfect. Biggie had the uncanny ability to make the most complex rhyme schemes sound conversational, a talent that influenced every East Coast rapper since. Think about the icons. They changed how we dressed, how we talked, and how we view success. But when you compare them to the technical wizards, does the raw influence outweigh the technical skill? Finally, the titans. These artists managed to balance massive commercial success with high-level artistic integrity. Eminem. You simply cannot have this conversation without Marshall Mathers. Between 1999 and 2002, he was the biggest artist on the planet. The Marshall Mathers LP is a technical masterpiece that sold millions while maintaining a level of aggressive lyricism that few have ever dared to attempt. Lil Wayne, the mixtape king. Between 2004 and 2009, Wayne, Dwayne Carter, was the undisputed hardest working man in rap. Doc Carter III, 2008, cemented his status as a mainstream powerhouse, but his mixtape run proved he was the most creative, daring rapper of the 2000s. Drake, the streaming era pioneer. Since 2010, Drake has dominated the charts with a frequency that is arguably unmatched in music history. While critics love to argue about his commercial orientation, his ability to define the sonic landscape of an entire generation and stay there for 15 years is a form of greatness that we have to acknowledge. So here we are. We have the technicians, the icons, and the commercial titans. We have analyzed the lyrics, the impact, and the longevity. And the truth is, there is no single objective winner. The title of greatest is a community-defined consensus. If you value raw technical skill, your GOAT is probably a Rakim or a Kendrick. If you value influence and impact, it's probably a Tupac or a Biggie. If you value longevity and dominance, it's a Jay-Z or a Drake. I'm not here to declare a winner for you. That's not what this is about. This is about your definition of greatness. So let's settle it in the comments. Who is your number one? And more importantly, which pillar, lyricism, discography, or impact is the reason why? Let's hear your arguments.